Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nia. If you're new, welcome, nice to meet you. Make sure to subscribe and join the family. Today it is Wednesday, is it? Yes, it's Wednesday the 3rd. Can't believe it's November already. This morning I woke up at 4, which wow, and then at 6:30 I believe that's when I really got laser focused and spent hours, literally from 6 till about 11:30. I have been non-stop working on my schedule, my calendar, my to-do list, planning videos, literally writing notes of all the different things that I need to film, all the different shots that I want, all the different talking points and things that I want to mention. And then I scheduled in when each video is going to be uploaded onto my channel. Then I also wrote down what days I'm going to film what parts. So I have scheduled and planned for the next 3 and a bit months. I've literally planned all the way till the end of January in terms of video content, but then I've also planned up until the end of March everything that I want to achieve and get done. So I have been extremely productive in that sense. So now I can literally just get to work and I know exactly what I have to do. There's no thought process that needs to go into anything, which is amazing because these next few weeks are just gonna get even more intense in terms of doing my paintings, and I just want no distractions. So I don't need to worry too much about doing daily to-do lists. I will still add things here and there as they arise, but for the most part I don't need to be spending any time trying to work out what I'm going to do the next day because I've already planned it. And sometimes you just need to take that time. It may seem like, oh, I'm wasting time spending hours and hours just writing down things and it doesn't feel like I've done anything, but really you've done a whole lot because you now have taken all of that time that you would have been putting here and there and probably get distracted, end up doing other things, and you've put it all into one point. So now I know exactly what I need to do. I also know what things that I need, so I planned each week of portfolio what canvases I'm gonna need for every painting and when I kind of want to do them or can do them. So I'm just all set and ready to go. So I have 3 videos that I want to film today, including starting this vlog. So I'm gonna get started on that now because the light is going and I just want to get started. So I'm gonna film those, get them edited later on tonight, edit last week's vlog and get a few things scheduled. So I'm not too worried about doing a lot of painting today. I will paint today. I'll probably do the finishing touches on the pieces for last week and then I'll get straight ahead and start in with the next pieces tomorrow. It's exactly the same schedule that I had last week pretty much, is that Wednesday was the planning and getting all of that sorted, and then from Thursday onwards I was just solely painting, and I was able to do it last week, so I'm very confident, even more confident, that I'll be able to complete to this week as well within the same set time. However, I will push myself to do some more paintings today, but I just felt really bad for my YouTube channel because YouTube was the first thing that I ever started doing, and now that I'm really strong with the content that I'm creating and I have a stronger vision of what direction I want to be going in with my YouTube channel, I don't want to keep on saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna start uploading more and then I don't, or I have the video ideas and then I film some of them, I don't film some, and then I don't edit any of them and I don't get them up. So I really want to be a lot, not necessarily stricter on myself, but just really focused on what it is that I actually want to do, what parts do I enjoy the most. And I figured all of those different bits out, and the things that I was struggling with, I figured those out as well, so that's why we've got that plan so that I stick to it. But then it's also a part of my professional process as an artist is that YouTube is a massive part of my art career. So why would I not put as much planning into my YouTube channel as I do within my paintings? So now that we've got all of my priorities in order, I just need to quickly go and get a package that was left outside, and I'm gonna unbox one package with you now, and then I am going to start filming my other videos because the light. Also, eventually I want to get a table that will run across this section, so I'll have like a whole gated in kind of space where I work, because I want to film videos of me doing things on my table, but it's so hard because we do have a table, but it's used for everyone and it's never clear really. So I want to have one that I can just put in front of me and move it around as I please. So yeah, eventually we're gonna have that, and there's so much more to come, but I'll update you on those when the time is nearer. So I didn't even move from where I was sitting when I last updated the camera. What was I even doing? I literally, oh yeah, I was looking for a desk. So I found the perfect, well, it's not perfect, but it's good for now. It'll work. If I don't like it, I can just always send it back, but I think it's just gonna be absolutely fine. And what else? Yeah, so I've just put some food on now, and I'm gonna do this unboxing, and then we're just gonna get to painting, because I'm feeling really, I feel like I've done everything in the morning, so I was really energized and I got everything done, and then I came into a very, very cold room because no one was in this room, and I just sat there frozen because I've been too lazy to get up and actually get the heater on, and so it's just kind of drained me of all of my energy, and now it's just getting that all back. But I feel like I will once I've eaten something. But you know what, I'm not gonna wait until everything's all perfect for me to start painting. I'm just gonna show up and I'll get into it. I know I will. I did actually film the intros and the outros for the videos that I wanted to film. It's just now filming the content for that, which, yeah, I'll probably do that and then we'll paint in the evening. So change of plan, let's do that. But first, I just got a Jackson's art delivery. It's nothing exciting. Let's just put that out there now. But it's what I need, and one of the things that I'm learning is to not be so poverty-minded. Isn't the best word I would like to say, but that's what Ellie says a lot, being poverty-minded, acting like you don't have enough money to buy the art supplies that you need to, and especially when you're trying to sell something, you don't want it to look like you've been very scarce with putting anything on there. And I think it's just a natural thing that everyone just, is automatically instilled in people, that you just put just enough on your canvas, or you reuse what you have until you can't use it anymore, because you don't want to throw it out until you've got all of its use. But in this case, with oils and stuff, you can really tell if, and I have a sludge jar, but to be honest, I don't use it much anymore. I used to use it a lot, and now I just always go into fresh solvent, because you can really see the cloudiness and the muddiness of it all. So I just had to order another Green for Oil brush cleaner, oil brush cleaner. So I have quite a bit left, as you can see, but because I'm just using literally straight fresh from these, I am not my sludge jar anymore, then it's just going to give me the clearest, cleanest bits of oil paint when it comes time. So that's perfect. And now what am I going to do? I'm going to eat, and I find a little snack, and then I'm just going to film the other video first, just so I feel like really like I'm doing something, and then I'll get to painting. always laugh every time I see myself in the camera. It's jokes. Anyway, I finished filming all the little videos. I'm not happy with them. It didn't turn out exactly how I wanted, or it's not as good as quality as I would like to produce. So the table's coming on Friday. So depending on how Friday goes, I will refilm some parts. I don't know. I might keep it and then just do an updated one at some point in the future. Or what would I do? I'll refilm bits of it and merge it into the other clips that I filmed today, because it's not great, especially because I have such a strong vision moving forward of what I want my YouTube to be like. I really need to start pushing, like creating professional content as much as I possibly can with what I have currently, until I can continue to add to my things for YouTube. So I've already got a better laptop for my videos so that I can edit on my laptop, and it has changed the game dramatically. It's been such a blessing to have that, so I'm very thankful for that and glad that I decided to transition from my iPad to it, because at first I was thinking, oh, let me just continue to use my iPad, I know how to use it, but wow, it's just so much better using the laptop. It's quicker, it's easier, I can do better edits, I can add more things to it, and when it comes to exporting it, it exports in a higher quality than I could have got on my iPad, and there's obviously more space on there. It's quicker to transfer files. Before I had to use Wi-Fi from my camera to transfer it over, and it was just long, so it's just a lot better. So eventually I'll invest in some more equipment, but for now we're doing pretty all right with what we have. So now I'm just going to finish these two and then we'll move on, because I don't feel like I can move on unless I've done those two. I do want to do a spray paint on one piece just so I know that I've done something for this week's pieces instead of just solely doing last week's pieces. And I put my phone on top of my palette and realized that the oils are still wet. So my phone got a nice redecoration, so I know that these colors are still wet, so I'm just going to clean them up, and if they're too dirty I'm just going to scrape the whole thing and put some fresh paint on and get back to these, because I want to do the sky on this one. The sky really does need refining and I want to really make this pop a bit more. And then with this one I just want to do the cakes a bit more. There's not really much else more that I want to do with it, just the cakes, and then we're good to go. I sprayed it with a varnish just on the bits that I used the pearlescent, just so that it doesn't fall off, because it can on stick. So as you can see it's still moving, which isn't too great. But anyway, yeah, let's just get to painting and we'll call it a night. But I did quite a lot of experiments with my other videos and I'm really happy with the things that came out from it. So it's just really set me up nicely for when I have to do the 100 painting challenge, which is in January, the second week I believe. But the funniest thing is I've already attempted to do this before. I didn't do it properly, but I did it before I started the course, and from where I was then to where I am now is just crazy, the different things that I'm coming up with. So I'm really excited because I have so many new supplies as well that I can use, and it's just going to be a whole lot of fun. So I've already got a lot of tips for that as well. People are saying, well, you can limit yourself with the things that you use, so you're really pushing yourself, and when you get bored then you push yourself even more. So I'm going to try a variation of those. Maybe on the first day I'll use as many supplies as I want, then the second day I'll limit myself, and we'll see how it goes. But either way, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my career, in art, or I say career, but it's just lifestyle, isn't it? So we'll see. I might do a few more tomorrow because I just find it really fun, and I like to collage them in my pieces. So it's really nice to have your own pieces within your piece. Anyway, rambling, let's get to good morning. So it is Thursday today, and yesterday I didn't actually do any painting, so I just ended up sitting on my chair, and I went into like this biggest mood, and I was too tired. I was really tired and I was in a mood. So I ended up coming upstairs, and I listened to like a few of my favorite songs, and then I just started editing last week's vlog, and I edited like 2 videos last night, and then ended up getting on a really long phone call with my brother, and we have a new song coming out next week, and he sent me over the finished track so that I can promote it and stuff. So it's gonna be really cool. Yeah, this video is going up the day after it comes out, so you should have already heard it. If you haven't, I'll link it in the description so that you can go ahead and listen to his album and our track. It's very cool. I love being able to do music with him, and literally every single album he's done, I've always had a track with him on there, which is really, really cool. And eventually will be returning a favor when I do my own albums. So yes, I still do music, just not often. And this song, I recorded it with him maybe, like, I can't remember how long ago. Sometime at the beginning of this year, I recorded it from here, and I sent him over the audio. Like, I chose the track and everything, and wrote the hook, and he kind of said, I think I want the theme to be this, and I was like, okay. And then I wrote a whole thing for it, and then he wrote his rap and stuff. He wrote his verses on top of what I sent him, so there's a proper collaboration. But when it comes out, we'll probably, I don't know, do like a whole thing on it. I'm not sure. But it's very exciting. So maybe this week we'll have an extra video sharing the song. So yeah, and then I went to bed. So even though I didn't paint, I did do music. I did paint for my other videos, not on any of my canvases, so that's what we're gonna do today. I guess I did all the admin, so 2 days of admin and things, so now it's just gonna be 2 days of straight painting. 2 or 3 days. 2 days, 2.5 days. Ugh. I've given myself exactly the same timeline as I had last week, which is not bad. So now what am I doing? I'm coming up with some ideas. That I've got even more ideas of paintings that I want to paint, so I'm gonna see if I can make some sources to fit in with where my portfolio is going at the moment. Either way, I'm not mad at it, because everything that I do is all gonna be sold anyway. It's all gonna be a part of the art that I make to sell in general, so it doesn't really matter if portfolio doesn't necessarily have to mean every painting has to be exactly the same theme. But if I have multiple ideas that fit in one theme, that all have the same subject, should I say, then I would rather keep that for a series for my production week. And I think I have an idea for it, because I filmed a video yesterday and which is like a DIY thing, and when I looked at them this morning, they looked absolutely incredible, and it reminded me of the things that I love, like light academia and ships, and like vintage ships, vintage, just that whole antique-y kind of vibe. And it is a vibe, I love it. However, it's not an aesthetic that I want all over my life. So it's probably an aesthetic that I would have in my art studio, and then I want my house and my room to be very removed from that. So my room is very minimalist, very light and airy, and just plants and stuff with hints of pink here and there, like a blush pink, not a shocking hot pink and that. And then it's just very calming and lots of wood tones and stuff. And then my art space is just wild, and I can be as crazy as I like with it. Eventually, when I have my own place, I want to have an art studio, and I'm just going to have flowers all over the ceiling. It's just going to be wild and have really vintagey antique things. I want like gorgeous light academia mirror frames that I use for my paint palettes, and just it's, you'll see it when I get there. I'm gonna do a whole thing on it, sharing what's gonna happen and stuff. It's most likely gonna be after February, after March, around that kind of time. So not anytime soon, but to be honest, it's not that far away. I want to focus on all of this first, but I have my plans and I have my goals and my ideas, so just working towards it every single day. And I think that's what's helping me, the fact that I have my goals and I have my plans, and I've planned it all out for the most part as well, of how I'm going to get there, and I know where I'm going and I know what dates things are. It just makes it even more attainable and makes me want to even push even harder to really get to the standard that I want, because I know what I want, and the only way I'm gonna get there is if I actually do something. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to finish up what I'm doing here on my laptop, and then I'm gonna go downstairs, just gonna put on some music and start painting, and that's literally gonna be the day. I'm really excited for what's coming, because there's just so much, and when I thought it was enough, no, there's more things. So let's go.
My honey, so lovely. I'm wondering what you do with my heart. My I was sitting in the park last night, writing all the things on my mind, sitting in nature, yeah, it gives me all the peace, yeah. I was hearing all the words that you say, I'm feeling all the effects on my heart, my baby, my honey, I'm wondering what you do with my heart. Surrounded by Scandinavian culture, surrounded by heaven's nature, surrounded by my own future. I saw you when I'm writing in my notebooks near, and I'm searching for some inspo tears. I unlocked all of my fears. Cheers, my dear. My lovely, not ugly, so funny how I'm singing a song about a place that I've never gone, 'cause I haven't wrote a song in so long, and I'm rapping about the grind. Take a reading journey, so ugly, it hurt me, but only for a time, and at least it all is mine. Like my high, that is only touched by nature, heaven's nature. Scanty, my lovely, my honey, don't hurt me, so funny, so lovely, you touch me, inspire me, I can feel